Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Raekiwi and today we are going to do another episode of rating K-pop idols in the Sims Fall Gallery. And in this episode we have ATEEZ. Let's go! I'm very excited for ATEEZ because heck yeah. I've been scrolling around. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of accurate looking ATEEZ. Before this, I always do the most popular one sort by, and I kind of check like the newest one. I saw like this person make a whole group and they all look exactly the same, so maybe we are going to try doing that way and seeing the newest people making ATEEZ is quite accurate as well. But let's see. Okay, so first up we have Hongjoong. I did some reaction videos on ATEEZ before, so yeah, it's like a very, going back to the rabbit hole and stuff. This Hongjoong is like the most popular Hongjoong. From afar, I would say he doesn't look like Hongjoong that much, and it's the same creator, which I am surprised she does like every idol, I think. Okay, next we have this Hongjoong. Okay, this Hongjoong is quite interesting because I noticed the resemblance, so I'm gonna add him in. If you guys notice, I kind of talk a lot. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but as always, we're gonna do 3 Hongjoongs adding to see if there's a real Hongjoong. Okay, from this side, this kind of look like Hongjoong, but I'm sticking with that first. Let me see. The cover had 8, but I think from this I can see a very Hongjoong looking one. This one I kind of see, but I'm gonna lock on that one. This doesn't look like Hongjoong. Okay, I'm gonna take this one. So the thing is why I don't take like the whole group, for example this, because I don't know how to download like only one of them, because I want to judge only one of them. We can't merge. Yeah, we would exceed the maximum number of allowed sims, so that's a bummer. I don't think we can do that, so apparently we just need to do like one by one adding them, which is a shame. So I'm looking at this one. He does look like Hongjoong, so we're gonna merge. Right, now we have 3 Hongjoong, and as always I'm going to add skin details to make sure they look exactly the same. Okay, I already put all the skin details, so let's zoom in one by one on them. Okay, we have the first Hongjoong. As you can see, 360 on this Hongjoong. And what is interesting is Hongjoong has like a wide lip here, so this actually resembles Hongjoong, and honestly I can say this is Hongjoong. Next we have the second Hongjoong. Okay, we have Hongjoong here, and I can say does resemble like Hongjoong as well, but I think the difference is in the eyes. I think the first one eyes are more accurate looking, but let's see. The third Hongjoong, okay, this is crazy, but because this one looks like Hongjoong as well. So what I want to comment is 3 of them low-key look exactly like Hongjoong, no cap, but I think it comes down in terms of the face shape. So I think the second Hongjoong here has a smaller looking face, which Hongjoong has like a more wider face shape. Yeah, I'm removing the cap so I can see the second Hongjoong has like a wider looking face. So let me adjust that. Maybe like his cheek is a little bit fuller, and honestly it looks like Hongjoong, but I think the other 2 looks more like Hongjoong, so I'm gonna eliminate second Hongjoong. So now we have down to 2. So this is like one of the top Hongjoong, and this is the newer version of Hongjoong. Okay, let me see. This is a hard choice. The first Hongjoong and the second Hongjoong exactly look the same. I think they have the same structure, just the clothing, I believe. Yeah, look at that. No wonder they look the same. Okay, so in closest wise, so if I need to like comment on the closest wise, I like the first Hongjoong more, because this looks exactly what Hongjoong would wear with the nails and all. We're gonna say that I like the first Hongjoong more. Bye bye second Hongjoong, thank you. Okay, next we're moving on to Seonghwa. Seonghwa is actually my first bias. His most obvious feature is his nose. Okay, you need to get the nose to get Seonghwa. So this, I can see the nose being a nose, so I'm gonna adding that. And also this, the nose is nosing, so I'm adding this one as well. The last Hongjoong I'm going to choose is probably the newer version. Let me see if they can imitate that. Okay, alright, I have 3 versions of Hongjoong, and now I'm going to add the skin details and the hair, because Seonghwa. Did I just say Hongjoong? I don't know why my head is stupidly like saying the same person's name. I keep on saying Hongjoong. I meant Seonghwa. Oh my god, I need to really focus on this. Oh my god. So I have 3 Seonghwas and I'm going to add the skin details and hair so we can judge them more fairly. Okay, so first Seonghwa. In order you need to make a perfect Seonghwa, you need to nail his nose. Let me see the nose. He has like a big and very long nose. I don't know how to comment on that, and I can see the nose is nosing and the lips are lipsing, and the eyes with the eyeshadow. Yeah, I did not add the eyeshadow. He already has a eyeshadow in this one, and I can see this is Seonghwa, but it's not an accurate looking Seonghwa yet, so I'm gonna say the second one. So the second one is kind of interesting because this Seonghwa has the nose. Okay, look at that. The nose to me is 100% accurate. I'm not even joking. So this Seonghwa has a perfect looking nose, and the lips, usually I'm confused with the lips, so I'm gonna remove that and see how that works out. Maybe some lip gloss, I don't know. Okay, honestly, this does look like Seonghwa. Next, the third Seonghwa. So this, I can see the Seonghwa is this. Seonghwa looks very handsome, but the difference is, I think, because of the nose is not as nosing as the other two, so I'm gonna eliminate the third Seonghwa. So right now we have the first Seonghwa and the second Seonghwa, but let's be for real. I think the second Seonghwa looks like Seonghwa because of the nose. This nose is so accurate, bro. Like, yeah, this Seonghwa wins. So bye Seonghwa and hi Seonghwa. Welcome Seonghwa. Before I forgot, maybe I should really adjust their body shape. Like, again, I don't know why they make them so skinny, or am I crazy? I don't like my sim being this skinny because they are not that skinny. Because if you can see here, like, this is not realistic. That's what I put here. I think he's getting buff. Like, I'm not into ATEEZ nowadays, but I believe they are getting buff, so let's make them a muscle a little bit. Yeah, now we have a new Seonghwa, and welcome Seonghwa. Next we're gonna do Yunho. So Yunho is the person I've been biased wrecked by Seonghwa. Okay, I have a picture of Yunho here. So Yunho have a very small lips, so let me see if anyone can imitate that. I'm going to choose 3 Yunhos based on how well they look like. This one I'm very excited to see because I can see the resemblance of Yunho there. Yunho has very pale skin, so looking at this, I believe it doesn't look the same as Yunho because this is skin, but I can see a bit of Yunho there. I think I'm going to add that. Maybe let me see the other Yunhos. There's not a lot of Yunhos to choose from. Alright, done. Let's judge. Okay, the first Yunho. Okay, I can see the Yunho in here, but I think it's not much of Yunho-ness in this sim. If I do not stare at him long enough, I won't know this is Yunho, honestly, and without his picture beside here. Next Yunho. Alright, this Yunho, honestly, I want to say hands down this is the accurate looking Yunho. The nose, the lips, the small lips, the eyes are exactly the same. Third Yunho. Okay, this third Yunho, I kind of change his skin tone because he has like a darker skin tone before, so I need to fix that. And I can see Yunho in him, like the face shape is spot on, the quirk up lips is Yunho. Let me see the other two. Okay, we need to see all the 3 Yunhos. I'm going to eliminate the first Yunho because that doesn't look like Yunho that much to me. Now we have 2 Yunhos left to judge. So first Yunho and the second Yunho. So what's interesting is, as you can see, the first Yunho has like a smaller face compared to the second Yunho, and that is for me to judge. I need to see Yunho's other pictures. Hold on. I need to see the face shape. Like, this looks like Yunho. Okay, if you ask me, I think I'm going to choose this Yunho because of the face shape. Yunho has like a bigger face shape and the lips are quirked up, which I like. I believe the second one doesn't. More quirked up lips than the second one, I think. Yeah. So I think I'm gonna choose this Yunho. Like, congratulations, Yunho. Bye, Yunho. Next is gonna be Yeosang, and this one is exciting. I'm excited for Yeosang because he has a very, very unique looking features and he has like a birthmark. Yeah, we're going to merge this because I always look at this Yeosang and I was like, oh my god, that is Yeosang. I want to choose this Yeosang, but I don't know why it's so far away. I cannot even see it properly. But okay, all Yeosang is done. The first Yeosang, second Yeosang, and third Yeosang. Without judging much, I'm gonna eliminate the third Yeosang. At first, I added him because he kind of looked like Yeosang, like the eyes. I can see the eyes, but this Yeosang doesn't have a birthmark, and I think like even without the birthmark, I can't see much of a Yeosang in him, so I'm gonna go ahead and eliminate this Yeosang. Now we have two to judge from, and this is hard. This is quite hard. So since this one is wearing a hat, which may be confusing to us, so I'm gonna like remove that. Honestly, both of these Yeosang looks exactly the same, and I think they use like the same face structure, so apparently they're using the same models, so there's not much of a difference in here except for the clothing. And I'm gonna go ahead use the black hair Yeosang instead of the green one. Bye bye. Okay, let's zoom in with this Yeosang because hello, this Yeosang I can see exactly the same. Yes, this is a good Yeosang and the hair is screaming Yeosang, and I appreciate the birthmark which he's insecure about, but very pretty as always. Visual of ATEEZ, congratulations. So next will be Sun, Choi freaking Sun. Choi Sun will be an easy. I think Sun is easy to judge because the only thing I need to look out for is the wide face shape and the eyes, and he has a very small lips like Yunho. Oh, hello. So the first Sun Choi, second Sun Choi, and third Sun Choi. From afar, let me see this Sun. Okay, 360 on this Sun, and I think the eyes are okay, but the lips are not Sun, and the more I stare at him, he more resembling Sun, so I'm gonna eliminate this Sun. Thank you. So we have the first Sun and the second Sun. So the first and second one, which if you haven't noticed, the first Sun has a bigger bone structure, which the real Sun has. The second Sun has like a smaller bone structure, but he does look like him. Like, look, this is a good looking Sam, not gonna but I think he doesn't look like Sun. This one on the other hand, yeah, this looks like Sun. Yeah, look at that. Okay, we're gonna 360 on this Sun. I mean, look at that. That's freaking Choi Sun out there. So I'm going to choose the first Sun because also the skin tone on this Sun is screaming Sun. So yeah, welcome Sun, and look at him. Wow, crazy. That's freaking Choi Sun over there, and he's buff. He's buff and like very, very distinguished looking. Whoa, is that Sun like? Oh yeah, he also has a small waist. Look at that. It's crazy. Okay, welcome Sun. Next on the list we have Mingi. Oh, this is also interesting and exciting to me because I saw like the most accurate looking Mingi. I'm excited to judge him. Oh my god. So this Mingi, we need to look out for his mole and his eyes. You need to nail the big lips and his bone structure. I have an interesting looking Mingi. I can't wait to show you guys. Let me fix them up real quick. Okay, we're gonna judge the first Mingi. A pretty looking Mingi, but to me the lips are fine, the lips are accurate, but the distinguished feature, which is the eyes, are not as accurate in my opinion. The bone structure is good. Next Mingi. So the next Mingi, I think I'm getting confused with the hair. I forgot to change that, so let me. Oh, hello. Okay, now we can judge more. Okay, so this Mingi, the lips are fine, but the eyes are not screaming Mingi to me. Next, okay, this is crazy. I think this resembles Mingi because of the nose and the lips and the eyes. I think the eyes, this Sim is the most accurate looking one, but before that I'm going to add my Yes! I think this is more looking like Mingi than the other two. The difference is the eyes, because this one like softer looking eye, which real Mingi doesn't have. So I'm gonna delete that, eliminate that, and then we have like the first Mingi and second Mingi. So I think the first Mingi doesn't scream as loud as the second Mingi. I believe I will go ahead and eliminate that. So I think this is most accurate, more looking Mingi. Like I love the lips, the nose and the eyes. The eyes, I think, very scream Mingi. And because he has a mole, let me see if I can put a mole on his cheek real quick. So he has a mole on his right cheek. Yes! So his exact mole is actually like under the eyes here, but this is freaking Mingi, girl. Okay, this is a very hot looking Mingi. I'm not even kidding. Okay, next. Moving on, guys. Moving on to Wooyoung. Okay, we have Wooyoung here. Wooyoung is also has like a distinguished looking mole on his cheek. So I'm very excited for that. Wooyoung has a mole on his left cheek. So let me comment on that. Okay, let me comment on this baddie real quick. Right now I have 2 Wooyoungs because we are only allowed to have 8 in the household. So first Wooyoung, and I'm not gonna kidding you guys, this looks exactly like Wooyoung. Like look at that with the man bun, girl. This is screaming Wooyoung, especially the eyes. This looks exactly like Wooyoung, and I'm gonna help with putting the skin details, which is the mole on his left cheek. That is freaking Wooyoung. That is Wooyoung. Like, what is going on? That is crazily accurate Wooyoung, and I put this one because I think this looks like Wooyoung, but yeah, he doesn't look like Wooyoung, so I'm gonna go ahead and eliminate that. And we have freaking Wooyoung right here. Like Wooyoung also looks accurate, like the eyes are crazily accurate. Like look at that. Oh my god, I'm obsessed. Last, we're gonna do Jongho. I'm gonna do Jongho, and too bad I cannot put any more Jonghos for judging, so I need to choose the exact looking Jongho on the spot or like judge him in the gallery. So Jongho has a very full looking cheek, so you need to copy on that. Let's judge all the Jonghos in here. Okay, this looks exactly like Jongho. I need to put the skin details on them so to make it look more appropriate. So I'm gonna like choose one and then put all the skin details, and if it doesn't look the same, I'm gonna have to remove him. Okay, we have this Jongho. I'm gonna remove all the makeup, put in skin details real quick. Okay, so 360 on that. Okay, I can see this being Jongho honestly, but let me remove it first. Like I know this looking like Jongho, but I need to see the other Jonghos as well. I'm only interested in judging these 2 Jonghos because this one I can see a little bit Jongho in here. Let me see with the skin details and let's determine which one of the Jonghos is my favorite. Whoa, okay, let me see. This is also nailing the face structure, the bone structure, and his fuller looking cheeks. I think I'm gonna go ahead choose this Jongho because the second Jongho I choose because I kind of see a Jongho, but I believe this one more accurately looking Jongho than the other one. Okay, welcome Jongho. Now we have a full house of ATEEZ. Okay, right now we're going to go through one by one again with all the ATEEZ, and next we're gonna choose which is the most accurate looking one. I'm only gonna choose 2 of them. Okay, so we have Hongjoong here with his hat screaming Hongjoong. Okay, next Seonghwa. Seonghwa is very interesting because of the nose. The nose is really getting to me because that's, you can't tell me that's not Seonghwa's nose. Come on. Yeah, you know. And I think the eyeliner, I think I need to remove the eyeshadow so we can like properly look at him. Oh, now this is Yunho. Yeah, this is Yunho. That's crazy. With now remove eyeshadow, now it looks more exactly like Yunho with the pale skin and the bone structure. Like he has a square face and the lips being quirked up at the corner. I love that. And he has very small lips. The nose is the same. I love it. Now Yeosang. Yeosang is a pretty looking Yeosang. Look at this. This cream Yeosang, and he has like a pout, and I love the birthmark altogether. And I think he was wearing an eyeshadow. Let me see. Oh yeah, girl, that's crazy. I need to actually remove the eyeshadow so I can judge more accurately, I guess. And but this is freaking Yeosang, girl. I'm obsessed with Yeosang. I'm obsessed. Okay, this is freaking Sun with his buff looking body and his white shoulders and his eyes and his square look and sharp features. Like look at that. This is Choi Sun, guys. Mingi is also a very hot looking sim. I'm also obsessed with Mingi one, by the way. And his plump lips, his nose, eyes, his mole and everything. Like look at that. Okay, ATEEZ is gonna be a hard choice because why everyone looks the same? Okay, this is Wooyoung. I think I forgot to change the body structure on Mingi and Wooyoung, so let me change that. Then we have Wooyoung. Oh my god, Wooyoung, look at that. With the man bun and short features and the nose and the lips and the mole. Do not forget about the mole, guys. This is a pretty Wooyoung. Okay, next Jongho. So Jongho is looking Jongho. Yeah, we can see the features, especially with the small nose. I think he has like a button nose like, and his round face and fuller cheek. Yeah, that's why it screams Jongho. Okay, now I need to choose top two, which I love the most. Okay, this is the hard one. Like, I can either choose them being the most accurate or the most hard to mimic, or how well they copy their distinct features, like Seonghwa with the nose and Yeosang with the birthmark and Mingi with the eyes and like that. So this is actually quite hard, not gonna lie. But if you ask me, the top one I would looking exactly and very unique looking features are basically Seonghwa, Yeosang, Mingi, and Wooyoung, I believe. Yeah, so this is a hard choice, guys. I'm staring and I need to make sure I make the right decision. I think I'm going to rate unfairly. I'm going to go ahead and choose Seonghwa because of the nose. For me, that's crazily accurate looking nose to me. Seonghwa is my first one, and the second is Yeosang. That's not looking nice. I think he has like a yeah. I think Yeosang has like a brownish looking eye. Like, look at that. Okay, my top two is Seonghwa and Yeosang. No cap. But the third, if I need to choose the third, I would choose Mingi because what the hell? This Mingi is very hard. Yeah, like I know he's very hard, but I'm choosing like based on how crazy it looks. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna choose top three. So my top is Seonghwa, Yeosang, and Mingi. Guys, you need to download this version of Mingi because what the heck? This is a very, very hot Mingi. I keep on saying he's very hot. Damn that he is though. So this is all my top ranking looking ATEEZ in the Sims 4 gallery. Honestly, everyone is very talented, very much looking like ATEEZ, and not to mention all of these created without mods. So if you can create that without mods, to me, that's very talented. This one I only add like the skin details so we can actually look more properly into them, and yeah. And that is all in this video. Like and subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!